Alright, here we go. I'm going to do a review of the new portable grill I just got for my RV. This is the Char-Broil Grill2Go X200. It's the true infrared. And the first thing we're going to need to do is unbox it. Out of the box, we'll start talking about it. I'm going to say right now, this video is going to go on far longer than some can endure. So I'm going to say this is a really good grill. I recommend it. It's 9,500 BTU and it's built well. All right, let's see the measurements. It's about 13.5 inches tall and about 24 inches wide. And we'll call it 16 inches deep. So let's open it up. It has two little hooks. Let's see what we get inside. All the good stuff. Instructions that I should read that I probably won't. Right here should be the regulator. There's the regulator. That is the drip pan. And here we have what makes this grill a little bit different. We'll explain that in a second. Alright, we're going to do a little backstory. Why I got this grill and what's different about this grill. What I'm excited about this grill. First off, I've had another portable grill that I've actually liked for a while, but it's been giving me problems. I actually found its identical twin cousin at a thrift store, but it had been giving me enough trouble that I figured it was time to move on to something else. Initial impression, it seems solid and sturdy, but this grill is all about the grates. That's the secret of this. The difference with these infrared grills is, I'll try to explain it the best I can. On most grills, you turn the propane on, the heat comes up, and you cook your meat that way. With these, what it does is the heat comes up, and there's little holes all through the grill. These little holes and slots, okay? And this is stainless steel. I guess the technology behind it, what they say happens is when the propane comes up, it hits the bottom of that grill, and those little slots disperse the heat. And it supposedly it disperses the heat very well. They make claims. I saw some reviews and people seem to agree that it doesn't dry the food out as much. I don't know. We'll see. And this infrared technology, or whatever you want to call it, also claims it you won't get as many flame ups. You're not having direct flame hitting the food, and grease will drip down into the slots and not down onto the flame, which may extend the life of the heating element, to be honest. So again, it's supposed to not flame up as much. There's science behind it, but I'm not really a scientist. The lid on it is cast aluminum, and again, the grill itself is stainless steel. One improvement is going to be, for me, the grill I've been fighting with for a long time. I've had to cook with aluminum foil a lot, and I'll be glad to be done doing that. Another thing that I've heard and people claim is this is actually going to smoke a little bit more than standard grills because the grease isn't hitting the flame. The grease is hitting the hot air trapped within the grill system. So once the grease hits that hot air, it's going to vaporize a lot quicker, and apparently it'll smoke a little bit. They also claim you'll burn your food less. You can use the little 1-pound tanks with it, and you can also, I already have a connector hose for my 20-pound tank, and that's what we're going to use. Here's the igniter. I kind of like where they've placed it. It's kind of safe back there. Hopefully that'll hold up well. And we'll put the regulator in. There's a little notch there. Point it to the back, and then you can spin it and it won't come back out. So there we go. That's hooked up. So I've used the hose I already had, connected it nice and tight, and we got it connected to the grill. Okay, so today's a good day and I'm excited about this. A couple more things before I fire this thing up. I wanted to say everything has upsides and downsides. The downside of this, they say that the grill, those grates can fill up with stuff and they can be hard to clean. They give you this special tool here to help clean the grates out. We'll end up seeing how well that works. But on the good side, they do say you can take it out and put it in a dishwasher. It's just going to take a tiny bit more work than some other grills to get clean. And what you have to do, which is very important, everything I've heard, is you have to season this grill. We're going to run it for about 15 minutes on full blast to burn off stuff. Apparently you can get some plasticky smell if you don't do that. And then we're going to season it. So let's get started. Put the grill back in. Can hear it. There it goes. We'll close the lid. Start a timer. See how it does after 15 minutes. We'll see how high it gets. It's heating up, and you can smell that plasticky burning on. Only took it about a minute to get to about 300. But you really can smell plastic. I will also notice that my grill will never be as pretty as it just was. Like any grill, it's all downhill from here. Alright, it's pegged on full blast, and if you can see, there's some smoke coming out of there. The plastic stuff's burning off. A few minutes left to go. Woo! That grill gets hot. Still smoking.
This step really is important so that your food doesn't taste like plastic.
I'm gonna let it cool. Alright, while that's cooling, I got a little tub of water, and I got some hickory chips that I'm gonna use to try to season this grill with. About that much. Just putting the lid on so I don't knock it over like I'm known to do. I'll let those soak for a while. It's still hot, but the cooking surface is 18 inches, a foot by 12, 18 by 12. You figure out cubic centimeters or whatever you might need it to know. Cooled down to about 200 degrees or so. I'm gonna coat it up with some olive oil spray. I'm gonna take the wood chips, put them in the center, light it. I'm gonna turn it to about medium.
I read the directions after, and they say you can put straight wood chips anytime you're cooking.
And what we're basically gonna do is we're gonna burn that. We're gonna go until it stops smoking, I think. And in a sort of sense, it's almost like seasoning a cast iron pan. So I'm just gonna try to season this grill. And while that's doing that, I'm gonna go in and get some food ready to cook on it. Oh wow, you can really get that hickory smell. Woohoo! Yeah. And keep going until it stops smoking. Another thing I wanted to check is underneath, it's not that hot. Because sometimes you have to worry about, you know, tabletop. And I don't think it's that hot. So that's a good thing. Okay, I think that's done. Oh yeah, that's burned off. I'm gonna let it cool before I clean it out of there. And we're gonna cook on it. I'm gonna put the grill back in and close. Alright, we're gonna start with a couple ears of corn. I've soaked them for about 20 minutes. And corn is cooking. Okay, as with any new grill or any new pretty much anything, it's gonna take some getting used to. They're all a little bit different, figuring out cook times and stuff like that. But the corn is coming along. Alright, when you do it this way, corn comes out really nice. That's what corn looks like on the grill. I don't think I've cooked corn any other way in a long, long time. I really like it on the grill. But you need a glove because it's pretty hot. Oh yeah, that came out pretty good. I'm reminding you, this is the first time use. It'll take some getting used to. Maybe when I do a follow-up in a few months, I'll figure it out. I'll let the grill heat up real quick. I'm gonna put these burgers on. They're just, they're about 1/3 of a pound, 80-20 mix. I used my stuffs press just to try to make them uniform. And I'm doing that to see how the cooking surface does on the grill. And just some basic seasoning. Put a burger on. I'm gonna try to put them in 3 separate areas. See how how evenly they cook. Sizzling nice, you can hear it. No flames, and you can see that it does smoke a little bit because when the grease drips down, it hits that hot air, and it vaporizes really quick into smoke. I'll tell you one thing, you can't smell it, but it smells good. Nice grill marks on there. Those look nice. Smell good too. They seem to be pretty even over all parts of the grill. You can also see, hopefully you can also see, they're not really sticking. Now some people might not like the smoke, but I tell you, your camper neighbors are gonna like that smell. If you're doing a nice job, they're gonna smell it. I have neighbors knocking on my door here pretty soon. I'm gonna be flipping them a little bit more than I normally do because I'm just trying to get a feel. This little sucker heats up pretty quick. I can't keep from looking. It's gonna be so nice not using aluminum foil. They're pretty basic burgers. They are very juicy. They're staying very juicy. Some sriracha. Smiley face. If you don't watch any of my videos, that's a thing I do. No cheese, no nothing, pretty basic. That was very nice actually. Maybe a little bit longer, but it's just going to take a little bit of practice to get used to it. So I will say, first day with this new grill, I'm pretty happy. I think it's going to be a good grill. I'll once I get used to cooking on it, I'll give another review and update. Nice grill. Have a great and wonderful day. That's after just 3 burgers, so they'll take some cleaning to get that stuff out of there, but I guess it's better than it falling down inside the grill and rotting out your grill. Alright, so far very happy. Great and wonderful day.